In the earliest days of the 22nd century, mankind finally emerged victorious amongst the stars. The final key had been the understanding of quantum theory, which had led to the creation of the non-locality engine, a device that allowed near instantaneous travel to any point in space. We left the Earth with high hopes and only two real goals. The first was simple. We wanted to expand and explore the final frontier. The second was simultaneously just as simple and yet vastly more complex. We sought contact with others. We had long believed that we were not alone, that somewhere out among the void there had to be another race, possibly many, who were awaiting our arrival. Whether as an enemy or an equal we did not know, but either way we as a species had dreamt of that first meeting for centuries. We were disappointed. The emptiness of space lived up to its title. Except for us, no other ship traveled the cosmos. Except for us, no other race spread out into the sky. There was no great enemy, no steadfast ally, no great empire or confederacy spanning the galaxy. We found no sign of the little green or gray men which we had long believed to have been watching our people and visiting our world, and whom we thought would be there to greet humanity as we stepped out into the wider universe. There was just us. In our sorrow we continued to search. And eventually we found. Race after race, each more interesting than the last. And not one of them had left the surface of their mother world. They hadn't even tried. Alone among those we which discovered, humanity had been the only race to not reach an understanding of their place in our native ecosystem. We, and we alone, had been forced to struggle and fight and rage against everything and everyone. And it had made us strong. If necessity was the mother of invention, then adversity was the mother of progress. Our suffering made us seek out ever new heights from which to cast our gaze, pushing us beyond our limitations time and time again. No other species had attempted to leave the shelter of their protective motherworld's embrace because they saw no need. They felt no desire, wanted for nothing, sought nothing greater. They were complacent in their security, pampered from cradle to grave. And as was our nature, we grew envious. And as was our right, we were merciful. Because mercy is the gift which only the strong may possess. We had the tools and the ability to take everything which they took for granted, everything they held dear, and make it our own or crush it entirely. But we did not. Because in the end it all came down to one simple fact. We had been alone for so very long, and we wanted nothing more than to end our solitude. And so in our desire for companionship, for another whom we could call our equal, we sent a message. For sentences only, for sentences which mankind had wished to hear ourselves for countless ages, sent out to 100,000 worlds. You are not alone. We are here. We are waiting. Come and join us. And for the first time, on countless planets, beings whom had never wanted for anything, never lacked for anything, looked to the stars and dared to dream of more.